Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Hacker Stacker channel. A year ago, I did this video comparing the results of buying 1 ounce of silver a week against putting that same amount of money into a certificate of deposit, as well as simply keeping the cash and putting it in your piggy bank. What an eye-opening that was for some people, especially those new to stacking. Now, it's been a year since I did that video, so I thought I'd revisit it and update it for February 2025. Folks, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos, so be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell to get notifications on new content, because it's only with your support this channel can continue to grow. I added a 41st year to the spreadsheet. So this is now comparing 41 years of stacking 1 ounce of silver per week, putting the same amount of money into a CD, and keeping just the cash. I also updated the 5, 10, and 20-year comparisons to the appropriate years. And here is a summary. Over the past 5 calendar years, the cumulative cost of purchasing 1 ounce of silver every week is $6,197.88. Had you simply kept that amount as cash, the value of that cash has been eaten away by inflation, leaving you with the buying power today of $5,413.48, meaning you lost $784.40 worth of purchasing ability simply by holding that cash. If you took the same amount of money and purchased a certificate of deposit, rolling the interest you earned at maturity into your next CD, you at least maintained your value of your money, earning enough to have at least a decent meal at a nice restaurant, $21.50. But had you actually purchased just 1 ounce of silver every week for the past 5 years, your $6,200 cash outlay would now give you 260 ounces of silver. And at a spot price today of $32 an ounce, your stack is now worth $8,320, a net gain of over $2,000. And as you can see by this chart, the same calculations are done for repeating this concept for the past 10 and 20 years. You can readily see that simply holding to large amounts of cash causes it to constantly be eaten away by inflation. Getting a CD certainly helps stop that hemorrhaging, but you're still, over the long run, leaving money on the table. Yet look at what you have gained had you purchased just 1 ounce of silver per week. Had you started stacking silver in 1984, taking enough out of each week's paycheck and bought just 1 ounce of silver, as of the end of 2024, you would have spent $26,260. And at the end of last year, you would have had 2,132 ounces of silver, now each worth, for the purposes of this example, $32 each, and your stack is worth $68,224, meaning you have gained almost $42,000. Keep in mind, these numbers do not include premiums, so the actual figures represented here would be different. And we all know that you pay full premium when you buy the silver, but you likely won't get it back when you sell, if at all. When you do sell, there's always a chance the buyer is going to take it off your hands for spot price, maybe a little more, and sometimes even a little less. The reason I haven't included premiums here is because I cannot find any historical data on the average premiums prices of silver, especially going back 41 years. But this experiment certainly confirms that buying precious metals, even just 1 ounce of silver per week, certainly isn't going to hurt your financial standings. One thing to understand is this is past performance. future performance similar to this is not guaranteed. I've always said, you don't invest in silver, you speculate. But this is just 1 ounce per week. If you can afford 2 ounces a week, then you can just double all the numbers on this chart to see how you'd fare. Go ahead, take a screenshot, and then sit down with a calculator and do your own ciphering. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I may just make this an annual video. Every February, I update these spreadsheets and post them here and give you a better understanding of how over time stacking precious metals can help you keep your value, if not increase it. In the meantime, stack what you like what you stack, keep on stacking at least 1 ounce a week, and I'll see you in the next video.